Welcome to everyone watching this video today. This video is the What's in a Date video, and today we're looking at January the 13th and some key events that have happened throughout history on this day. In 1874, after the British retreat from Kabul in Afghanistan, the sole survivor of 16,000 men, women and children arrives at a British sentry post in Jalalabad. So obviously that was a huge catastrophe where so many lives were lost. But then going back even further, 532 BC, we record the Nika riots. 1822, we jump forward substantially. The Greek flag design was adopted. In 1888, the National Geographic Society was formed, and of course they've done work all around the world documenting wonderful photographs and reports. 1893, the Independent Labour Party of the United Kingdom held its first meeting, and of course that has changed slightly and formed and evolved to be the current Labour Party. So that's when it took its origins, 1893. 1910, the first public radio broadcast took place in New York. 1920, the Reichstag bloodbath event took place in Germany. 1939, in Australia, the Black Friday bushfires swept across the nation, sadly killing 71 people recorded. 1942, World War II, the first use of the ejector seat took place within Germany via a German pilot. Now, of course, I could say a lot about that, but I've got to be very sensitive to anyone watching because it would be said in jest. But of course, the huge casualties that took place between the World War II, between Britain and Germany, obviously they had invested in that technology for the ejector seat, saving many lives, I guess, during that conflict, and of course in resulting years. So a wonderful invention. 1950, the HMS Truculent collides with an oil tanker. Now that was a British submarine that collided with an oil tanker, and obviously that resulted in casualties as well. A huge error really to have such a collision taking place. 1978, in the United States, blood donations began to be labelled between the distinction of paid donations or volunteers giving up their blood free of charge. 1991, the Soviet Union attacks Vilnius in Lithuania, and of course that has ramifications in 2023 with the advancing of armies across borders adjoining the current Russia. 1993, the Chemical Weapons Declaration and Convention was formulated and signed. 1998, Alfredo Almando burnt himself alive in St. Peter's, I guess in Russia, as a protest against homophobia in that country and in that nation in 1998. In 2001, El Salvador suffered an earthquake where 800 people sadly lost their lives and were killed. In 2020, the first case of COVID-19 was confirmed outside of China, I believe by the Thai Ministry of Health. So of course it saw that spread outside of Chinese borders into neighbouring countries and nations, and then of course, as history will tell, we've seen the effects of COVID-19 all around the world. And 2021 was the second impeachment of the United States President Donald Trump, following what we recorded in previous videos of what was detailed as the Capitol Hill riots. If you enjoyed this little snapshot of history, please do like this video, comment, share it widely, and do subscribe to this YouTube channel for more What's in a Date videos. Thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and I hope you enjoy the content.